Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. Lately we've been doing, I think for the past month and a half, we've been doing $50 and under card Fridays. We're going to switch that up. We're going to start with kind of the main apps that I use when vending, when out and about, when I'm going to different card shops, trying to figure out, do I already have this card, mastering, finding the value, everything like that. So we're going to switch gears, put it back into, hopefully that's the right frame. There we go. Now we'll switch. I don't know. I just got a new Osmo, so we're going to see if this actually works the way that I want it to. But as you guys can see, the main apps that I have is Alt, Collector, Pokelector. There's some games in there too, so like Pokemon Home, that links up to my Switch. Pokemon TV, you can actually watch this show. Pokemon Go, everybody knows Pokemon Go. Pokemon TCG-P, which is just Pocket. And then we got Poke TCG and TCG Player. So the main ones that we're going to be talking about is the top three and bottom two on the right. So Alt, this is what I mainly use when scanning PSA cards. I should just say slabs in general. But it's quickly, all you have to do is sign up. It is free, but it brings you right to where you need to be. I always go based off of last transactions, fine, the last 10, trying to average it out. So, I mean, Garatina, right around 14. You can obviously switch over to Pop 9 here. Hopefully, there we go. If you need to, you can switch over to Black Label. But yeah, I mean, it's very quick. Make sure, it gets everything correctly. If you want to try to buy some, there you go. You can see some auctions that are going. I'll show you one more. So, Dragonite. We got the Dragonite V. Boom, pop that up. Take a picture here. Just move that to the side. Brings up Dragonite V. It's looking at 466 is about the average is what it takes. But if you look at the last solds, I mean, you got 490, 470, 485, 480, 495, 485. I probably, if I were to sell this, which I'm not going to, this one I'm going to keep in my PC. But if I were to sell this one, I would probably market around 490-ish. I try to be right at market or right under. The way I look at it is 490, 495. There's no really huge outliers on that one. But yeah, I would say it's between 490 and 500 realistically for the cards. Oops. Jumping back. So the other one obviously is Collector. Collector is huge. It has saved me so much time. Obviously this is one of my binders that's pretty much $5 and under. As you can see, it's got the portfolio. You can see everything that's in there. You can go in there, you can check how many you got. If you sold one, you take one off. I don't know why that's being that way. But yeah, you can see kind of roughly where it's been lately, price-wise up there. Obviously, you can see that. But this is one that if I'm buying cards, I would say it probably has one of the best scanning apps out there. So I'm just going to scan these four. For some reason, it didn't pick up Magikarp. A lot of times it does, but even if it doesn't, you just click in, change it. Okay, boom. We got the English version. Looks good. Burn that down. So now you can just kind of scroll through what you have. This one's obviously different. You come in here. It's not the reverse hollow. That's the only thing with Japanese, it picks up the Pokeballs and Master Balls a lot quicker and easier than English. Umbreon, then you just kind of, it's going to be one of the top ones. Pokeball. There we go. And then Flareon from Vivid Voltage. So it's got all of them. Typically, if I was going to add this, I would just hit that check mark. But yeah, it takes you right there. What it does is it pulls in listings from TCG, from eBay, from the last solds. One thing that I will suggest on this is be careful. Collector is an amazing app, don't get me wrong. I use it 100% of the time. The only time that I have now switched over is with vintage cards. The reason why is, I'll show you here. So this is non, and then I would say moderately played. Oh, I picked up the wrong one. We need the hollow foil. Site there. Switch that to unlimited. Mod played. So moderately played, it's got it at 21. So then if we switch over, the other app that I use is PokeTCG, which it does have a scanning feature as well. Which it works pretty well too. Which then you can just dive straight in by clicking on the real one, and then you can come here, and then so if you see here, moderately played is around 12 for this, and if you see what collector had it at 21. So it's, you got to be careful with it because it's gonna bring in everything from eBay, from TCG, and we all know that with eBay and TCG, fees are a little bit different. You're going to get higher up on some. So collector tends to be a little bit higher when it comes to more vintage, when you start working with moderately played and lightly played cards. So that one I typically will jump into the PokeTCG app, which is right here down at the bottom. TCG player I really don't do much with anymore. That's when I was running and selling online, then I was doing through TCG, because obviously it's easier. You scan there, upload, boom, done, sell. But the other one that I suggest getting is PokeLector. Huge thing with PokeLector. Yes, collector can do it too, but the downfall is there's a lot more steps to get to where you need to. So let's say you're doing master sets. Let's just pull up Stellar Crown. So right away you guys can see I got 96% completed. So we're like, okay, what do I need? Well, I click on needed. Boom, it tells me I need those 6. Everybody who has watched some of my videos, they know that I pulled Tropicals, but I ended up selling it because it was right off the bat. Typically I don't do that, but I mean, it's dipped. So when I sold it for like 130, 140, something like that. Right now prices are right around 70, I believe. So I can go pick it up for 70. Definitely made profit off of that one. But yeah, with this, you can also switch to variants. I haven't put in all my reverse hollows for Stellar Crown. So let's just go to Prismatic. Prismatic, as you can see, needed pretty much all the SIRs and a few of the golds. For some reason, I can't pull the Pikachu EX. It's crazy. I don't get why I can't, but when we click on variants, boom, under needed, if I go to own, it's showing me exactly what I have. So I got Pokeball Hollow, I got the Master Ball, reverse, Pokeball, Master Ball. So it's telling you every single one that you have. A lot of times with the variants, you're not going to get pictures. You don't really need pictures. You know what they are. So then when I go to needed, it tells me exactly what I need. So let's just say, so one of my most recent pickups was Dragonite. So if we go to Team Rocket, need it. Boom, I just picked up Dragonite last weekend, I believe, or 2 weekends ago. Yeah, it was last weekend. So we click on it, go to own, go back to needed, boom, takes it out right away. The reason why I say PokeLector is a lot better when it comes to that style, because for here, you got to go, boom, you got to find which binder, okay, Paradox. Then from Paradox, yes, it shows everything that you need. Then from there, you got to go to filter. Then from filter, you got to scroll down, cards only, and then, oh yeah, it's not even that. You got to go to search. So first you got to click that, then you got to come here. Now we're adding to that binder. Now we go to filter, products not owned. So that it brings up everything that I don't own in that binder, but then you have to go here and then find Paradox and then pull it up. So then it tells you, okay, oh, nope, it didn't keep my filter. So cards only, products not owned, boom, then get there. So then it tells me that I'm missing this, which is not true because I haven't updated some of these yet. So it's showing me that I still need another 20 some cards. So it's a lot more steps. Not saying Collector doesn't have it. It does have it. It's an amazing app for everything else. But when you're doing master sets, for me, it's a lot easier using PokeLector. I still add it into Collector because obviously it's going to keep the value, keep everything going like that. But yeah, for me, it's just so much easier to jump in PokeLector. Cool, boom, find the set. What are we doing again? Paradox Riff, needed. It's literally 3 clicks and now I'm scrolling. Okay, boom, that's what I need. Say I'm going searching through cards. Okay, now I'm going through Shrouded. It's so much quicker to figure out, okay, Ancient Origins, boom, needed. I just haven't put all that in there. Come down here. Okay, now we're in Sun and Moon. Cool. Hidden Fates. What do I need for Hidden Fates? It's basically just a lot of the baby shinies. So yeah, I mean, it's an amazing app. Do not get me wrong. PokeLector and Collector, honestly, two of the main ones that I use other than PokeTCG. Because value-wise, all the apps, they pull in from the same resources. They pull in from eBay, they pull in from TCG, they pull in from other sites that have sold single cards. So value-wise, you're going to get it roughly around the same as far as average-wise, price-wise, that kind of stuff. One other thing that I do like, so with PokeLector, so let's just go to Scarlet and Violet. Say that you're someone like me where you love promos, and you're scrolling through, let's just say, oh man, this Paradise Resort, where is this? Boom, you scroll down, it shows you, okay, card info, it's from the 2023 World Championships promo. Got it, so that's probably from the actual tournament. Let's scroll down a little bit farther here. Let's just say I didn't pick up, what's one? Picnicker. Oh, that's just normal. That probably comes in like a 3-pack blister. Same thing with this one. Yeah, there we go. So if we click on this Snorlax, boom, it tells you, hey, found in Twilight Masquerade 3-pack blisters. So that's what I kind of like. You can figure out certain promos where they come from, like the Armorog. I have this one. It's from their EX Premium Collection box. Like these Ionos Premium Tournament Collections. So, I mean, that's huge. If you're someone like me that likes promos and try to figure out where they are, obviously, you know where all the cards come because you go to that set. Otherwise, another huge thing, say that you don't know what set it is and you just like the Pokemon. So let's just pick up, let's do Scyther. Type in Scyther's name, search, boom. It puts it in order from when they were, yeah, they do. They put it in order from when they were released. So we got Temporal, Paldean, 151, Obsidian, Crown, Astral, Rebel, McDonald's, Hidden Fates, Hidden Face, Lost Thunder, Celestial, and the list goes on and on and on. And you can figure out, okay, how many actual Scyther cards are there? Boom. Well, there's probably about 25. And then obviously there's going to be some variants and things like that, but it's quick to just kind of find, like just say we're looking for Briar. We couldn't remember what set it was in. We're looking for this one. Full art, boom. It is in Stellar Crown. So, I mean, there's that as far as using that app. So that was Pokelector, the top right one with the big P. Oops, didn't mean to do that. But yeah, Collector, huge thing. This is what I use for a lot of my stuff. I still haven't even updated everything. Typically, what I have been updating mostly is just like my ETB collection. Oh, that's cards only. Get rid of the filter. I was like, wait, what? So yeah, this is basically what I have, and I keep this in. So I use this kind of as when I go to card shows, when I'm vending, I just pull up mine, and then I can kind of just be like, okay, what's the price of it now? 73, cool. Let's see, I just bought, or someone wants to sell me Crown Zenith. Where's it at? It's at 122. Kind of look, and then go here. So from here, this is where I'm actually going to go to check out other listings. I'll click into eBay, brings you right there. That's weird. I don't know why it didn't. Normally it brings it up. Crown Zenith, ETB, filter, show more, and then sold. Crown Zenith, ETB, so we got 124, 125, 125, 135. So yeah, brings in a lot from eBay, from all over the place. So you can kind of see 122 is about the average. So, I mean, I'm someone that's not too worried about things when it comes to market. Just because when it's sealed stuff, I know what I paid for it. I just kind of look, and if it's something when it's really close to what I pay for, more than likely I'm not selling it. More likely I'm putting it away, holding on to it for a little bit longer. But yeah, I mean, hopefully this helps you guys out. If you're looking for some apps, I always use Alt for graded cards. I think there is another one, 130 Point, I believe is another good one. Definitely Collector if you're going to keep sealed, if you're keeping collections and you want to know value and how they rise. Plus in Collector, I forgot to show you guys this too. So let's just go to Fusion Strike. So you can actually go down here and you can go to page or price paid, and you can actually change. So let's say I bought one at 40 and then I bought another one at the card show for, let's just say I paid 85 for it. Boom, you can save. Now I got 3 in there, and you can kind of, it'll average everything else, so you can kind of see where everything's at. So it's at 117, you know, average paid right now is 55. So if I'm thinking, okay, I paid 55 for it on average, even though, you know, I did pay 85 for one, you know, if it's dropping down to 90, I'm still good, because if I sold the other ones, I've already made enough profit to cover, you know, my losses, or I should say close enough losses. But yeah, I mean, there's so much you can do in this app. Search, let's just go back. Get rid of Pokemon, not own. I mean, Collector has everything. So it's a lot of TCG stuff, a lot of Funko, no sports, which it would probably overload this app. I guess, well, there is basketball, but it's beta. But yeah, I mean, hopefully that helps you guys out. Those are the apps that I use. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Till next time.